Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Paul's Monday Market Update, number 230 in for Monday, 6th of July, 2026. I hope you're all well. I hope you've had a good weekend. I hope you're sort of not too bleary-eyed and struggling for those of you like myself who stayed up to watch that football match last night. So it was worth it. I'm glad that it was not only was it a good result, but it was actually a great game to watch and stuff. And so I can live with that. All right, I would have been a bit different had I just stayed up all that time to watch a 0-0 ball draw. But anyway, we go on. Paul's Monday Market Update. Okay, if you're here in the room, I hope you can hear me. Hope you can see the slides. Okay, and that the technology is working fine for us. Those of you joining us for the first time, the Monday Market Update is just that. It is me flying through as much as I can cram into the next 25-30 minutes, looking at strength and weakness within the FX markets, looking at a few charts of interest, and then a look at the live markets. It is not a signal service. It's not trade recommendations. It's just me sharing what I'm looking at, which may help you with your own analysis. As always, you are very welcome here, but just remember you're always responsible for your own trading and investing decisions. And as always, if you want a little bit of help and support, we're about to start the Q3 VTP Trader Accountability Group. All right, so just a small group that helps you build discipline, accountability, and consistency. Okay, with other serious dedicated traders. Once again, there's a bit.ly code there or a QR code, or you can ping me if you've got any questions. All right, next one, BAB. Babcock International. All right, who are they? They are a UK defence aerospace engineering services company. Okay, so they've had a good run. All right, they've had a very good run because they've run off the back of sort of overall defence stocks. All right, and aerospace stocks doing well. And what we can see is from here is that, let's get up that drawing tool here on this weekly chart. We had a great run there. Some really just standard classical technical, all right, okay, sort of just forming flags back to the 20 period moving average, working its way higher, pulling away, all right, and then as always, okay, the 20 is support until it isn't, all right, until it flips. Okay, and then once we break beneath that 50 and start closing beneath that 50, well, we were working our way lower, but not massively dissimilar to that kind of to the kind of Bitcoin and the gold that we have just looked at in the moment. Furthermore, we have seen what here is, looking at that is this, kind of a double bottom around the 1,000 pence area. Okay, certainly if you look at that, we had a bullish engulfing candle there. Last week we had a bullish engulfing candle as a key reversal candle. We pushed to new lows, all right, but closed above the high of the previous candle. Let me just clear this off, okay? So I am interested here, okay? This is kind of a is there a case of that we are going to find support? Okay, you've got price action, you've got price action candlesticks, you've got price action patterns at a significant big round number, okay, which has acted as support in the past. Is this an area that we work our way high from? Once again, well, what do I need to see? A, above the 20, okay, then B, above 1,200 pence, and at 50, that is, that's a move, okay. For those of you who like trend lines, you can draw a better trend line than me, okay? As I say every week, a better trader than I am an artist, but you get the gist. That is an area of interest, okay? And we are getting into an area, where it's going to squeeze. We're either going to pop higher, okay, or drop. And at the moment, I probably maybe be a little bit more on the bullish side of this, but once again, it has to get through some of those obstacles there to show me that we're really going to be working our way much higher there for Babcock.